This Morning is turning 30 next year. How is that even possible? 3 decades later, it's one of the biggest shows on daytime TV, and its presenters Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby are household names. But while the innuendo-loving pair may be the faces of the program now, there was, of course, a time when they weren't even associated with it. Long before Phil and Holly came along, there were iconic hosts. Thank you Richard and Judy for your services hosts, and there were others. Sorry, Twiggy. Here we rank all of this morning's lead presenters to date, from the terrible to the terrific. How many can you remember from the last 29 years? 13. Twiggy 20,012,002. Poor Twiggy. She really wasn't cut out for This Morning. The former catwalk queen was sacked after just a month, with reports claiming producers thought she was wooden and lacked experience. ITV gave her a £40,000 payoff to soften the blow, but the whole thing was an embarrassment. 11. Ross Kelly 19,982,000. Remember Ross? Possibly not. He briefly presented This Morning for 2 years and was a regular stand-in for Eamonn Holmes. He left after 2 years, however, to join GMTV as a producer. Since then, HES pretty much disappeared off the radar. 10. Colleen Nolan 20,012,002. We love you, Colleen. You're amazing on Loose Women, but for some reason you just didn't win over This Morning fans when you briefly stepped in as lead presenter. Colleen's contract came to an end after a year, but ITV did invite her back in 2010 to host the Interactive Hub segment of the show. But that was axed as well after 2 years. Aux.10. John Leslie 19,992,002. Back in his heyday, John was pretty popular on This Morning when he and Fern Britton took over from Richard Madeley and Judy Finnegan. After an initial drop in ratings, the new duo managed to prop figures back up to 1 million. But just 3 years into his time on the show, he got the chop after being arrested for rape and indecent assault. The investigation was later dropped by police, but his reputation remained shattered. 9. Fern Britton 19,992,009. Fern is a This Morning legend, but her attitude towards the end and after leaving the show wasn't exactly great. She famously quit after finding out co-host Philip Schofield was earning more than her for doing the same job, which is understandable. But there was no need to fall out with Philip over it. The pair stopped talking for years, and she even dropped out of hosting the 2009 British Soap Awards alongside him when the relationship turned sour. 8. Karen Keating 19,981,999. Before landing her gig on This Morning, Karen was pretty famous already thanks to her gig on Blue Peter. She was tipped to be the next big thing when she joined This Morning team and was an instant hit with viewers. But Karen, the daughter of Gloria Hunniford, left the show after just 1 year due to ill health. She passed away in 2004, aged 41, after losing her battle with breast cancer. 7. Ruth Langsford 2006. Ruth has been presenting This Morning for 11 years and has always been popular with viewers. But when she started co-hosting the show with her husband Eamonn Holmes, her fame soared. Viewers loving the couple tease and wind each other up on the program. We have no idea how she deals with Eamonn's cheekiness sometimes, but hats off to her. 6. Eamonn Holmes 2008. Eamonn is pretty much the face of ITV these days. He stands in for Piers Morgan on Good Morning Britain, regularly pops in on Loose Women, and is on This Morning on Fridays. If HES free and Philip Schofield is off, he'll also step in then, and this is why we love him. HE's probably the channel's safest pair of hands. 5. Lorraine Kelly 20,032,006. Following the drop in ratings after Richard and Judy's departure, the lovely Lorraine helped to bring them back up again. Her warm personality and natural charm was a hit with viewers, so much so that ITV later gave the presenter her own show. But that's not why she left This Morning. At the time, she was also hosting GMTV and was struggling to split her time between the two. 4. Judy Finnegan 19,882,001. Judy and her hubby Richard Madeley were the first ever lead presenters to take on This Morning, which is probably one of the best decisions ever made by ITV. The successful pair quickly became household names, and many fans mistakenly believed the show was called This Morning with Richard and Judy, or simply Richard and Judy. 3. Richard Madeley 19,882,001. Before Schofield took over, Mr. Madeley was the original silver fox of daytime TV. He and wife Judy helped the show to achieve iconic status and paved the way forward for future presenters, proving how popular he and Judy were on the program. When the couple left, This Morning lost half of its viewers. Point 2. Holly Willoughby 2009 present ITV raised eyebrows after announcing This Morning legend Fern Britton would be replaced by younger model Holly. And at the time, the young presenter even admitted she was scared of trying to fill the shoes of her predecessor. But she proved everybody, including herself, wrong. Since joining the show, she and Schofield have been voted the nation's favorite double act, won tons of awards, and fans can't get enough of their playful on-screen antics. Point 1. Philip Schofield 2002 present Who else could possibly have been number one? Scof is the face of This Morning. He is the longest-running presenter ever on the show and everybody loves him. Yes, you too. He's conducted some of the program's most iconic interviews, from Kerry Katona to Katie Hopkins to David Cameron, and even when he messes up, it's brilliant TV. We love you, Philip. This Morning it on ITV, weekdays at 10:30 a.m. Want up-to-the-minute entertainment news and features? Just hit like on our Digital Spy Facebook page and follow on our @Digital Spy Twitter account and you're all set.